Hi, so I'm really excited that you got your oils and your kit. So I just wanted to go through them. I know a lot of this is probably maybe it's common sense, but just in case you have any questions and if I don't cover something in this video, let me know. I would be happy to answer anything that you have to ask. So this is one of my favorite books here. It's called Modern Essentials, and it's the 9th edition, but it has in here a list of ailments and then a list of oils and oil blends, and it tells you all their uses and their properties. So anyhow, the Aromatouch kit includes your this petal diffuser. So if you haven't used it or didn't know how, there's the red like here. So you just fill, the maximum fill line is where that red is, and they tell you that you can use any kind of water in these because they're really good diffusers. If you have distilled, that's probably better, or purified or filtered water. And then just like once a week, grab a paper towel and wipe it out, especially that center where the white is. Get that really clean. But yeah, you just fill it with the water and put like 5 or 6 drops of oil in there, and if that's not strong enough, maybe a little bit more. And then yeah, just put your lid on and let it go. So I love the diffuser. And if you didn't know, like, I'm sure you can, but the light on or off, and then it has 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour settings. So that's the diffuser. And then so let's get an oil. We can start with, where's Balance? Oh well, we'll start with Aromatouch. So I'm sure that you read on your labels, but just look on the back of them until you know them well. Like if you look on the back of this one, it does not have a supplement facts on there at all, because you cannot take this one internally. So if it does not have supplement facts written on it, it's not for internal use ever. And this one just lists the oils in it, and then it says for aromatic or topical use. So obviously you can put this in the diffuser, or you can dilute these. They always say fractionated coconut oil, but you can use other oils like almond oil, or even olive oil, any oil that you're feeling good about. Rosehip oil. I usually use fractionated coconut oil. And then the rollers that I get, I like the 10 milliliters for myself. These. I just ordered like a bag of these a couple months ago, and I got them from GotOilSupplies.com, and they were 65 cents a piece, which is not bad. So, and then I got like some blue ones, and these were like 65 cents. And then you can order labels, so you can label them, because it makes more sense economically to, because sometimes I'll just like open the bottle and kind of get some oil and rub it on myself and then put a couple drops. But it's going to make more sense to actually put them in a roller and have them labeled and have them ready, so you're not using as much of your oil at once, and you don't need to use that much. So, okay. Well, I'm just going to go through the oils real fast and tell you what each one of them does, because they do have a lot of uses. And before that, there's a couple dilution charts that I use to see how many drops I need in each roller. But like, just for example, and I can send you this chart, like in this bottle, for 18 years and older, like for an adult who's not sick or sensitive, just for everyday use, you would use like a 2 to 5% dilution of the oil. So that would be like 5 to 10 drops of oil is all you would need in this. So, open it up. take out your roller ball and fill it with, like, I would say 10 drops, and then put the rest oil. So, but then for children, it's going to be a lot less, and then if you're using it because you're sick, you're going to use more. Like, for example, if you're just sick and you're going to use an oil like a couple days, not every single day, you may want to put in there like 20 to 30 drops. But on average, yeah, like 10 drops. 10 drops for this size bottle. Anyway, so I'm just going to go through the oils really fast. Okay, yippee. So here's Balance. So hard to see. Alright, and that's probably one of my favorites in this kit. And Balance is the grounding blend. And then if you look on the back, it does not have a supplement fact, so you don't take this one internally. You would want to use this one. This is one that I use every day, pretty much every single day. So you might want to make a roller bottle of this one. And I love putting this one on the bottoms of my feet in the morning, like after I brush my teeth and stuff before I go to work. Yeah, so this is the grounding blend, and I'm just going to tell you a couple of things out of this book. Primary uses: anxiety, balance, hyperactivity, mood swings. It works best on the bottom of the feet. Put on your heart, like over your heart, on the inside of your wrists, or you can also put it on your thymus gland. And to balance the left and right brain, put on left fingers and rub on your right temple. So to relieve pain along the spine, apply to reflex point on feet and on spine, or use as a perfume. So this blend includes spruce, which is a very grounding oil. Grounds the body, creates balance to help people receive and to give. This can also help with oxygen exchange, and it may help release emotional blocks. And then there's hoe wood. And hoe wood is really just to help create peace and gentleness. Blue tansy, help cleanse the liver and calm the lymphatic system to help rid your body of anger and promote self-control. Frankincense, yay. Frankincense basically helps you, like, become more open to exchange with God, so it opens that avenue up more. And then blue chamomile or chamomile is soothing for muscles and joints and nervous tension. So yeah, so overall it's just really a grounding oil. Alright, and here's Aromatouch, and this is the doTERRA's massage blend. And this one I use every night. And honestly, I just open it up and I should make a roller, but I put a couple drops on my legs. This one is, if you know anyone or if you do, for restless leg syndrome. It works really well for that. Excuse me. Oh, and so on the back of this one, also, I think I already said this, but no supplement, so you don't take this one internally. This is a great one to put in a roller and use for massage. So this one is to relax, calm, and relieve tension of the muscles, tissue, and increase circulation. And it's also anti-inflammatory. Primary use is anxiety, massage, muscle aches and pains, relaxation, and tension. Best if applied on location for all muscles. May also be applied over heart or diluted with fractionated coconut oil for full body massage. Can be placed in bath water as well. So the oils in this one are basil, which is anti-inflammatory and anti-spasmodic. So it's going to relax your muscles, especially after a workout. Grapefruit, which is calming, and it can be energizing as well, so it can help you with fatigue. cypress. This has a lot of properties. It can be real good for your lungs to help break stuff up, and just your whole respiratory area. It's for muscle cramps, circulation, and mucus, and it's also antiseptic. Marjoram is also antispasmodic. It's relaxing, calming, and it can help open up muscles so they're not so constricted. It's for muscle spasms, strains, bruises, migraines, and sore muscles. And then we have lavender, one of my favorite oils. Lavender is real balancing to anything that's just out of whack in your body, so it's going to help all over. It's also for sore muscles, sprains, headaches. And then peppermint is anti-inflammatory to the nerves, reduces inflammation. It's soothing, cooling. It opens up any part of your body that's tight or closed, and it can help with fevers, nausea, vomiting, and the respiratory system. So that is a good blend. Okay, the next blend is On Guard, which I'm sure you know. This one is the protective blend, and this one smells really good. And this one does have supplement facts on the back, so you can take this internally. And like I said before, people say just put this in your water, but that doesn't make sense to me because it normally just sits on the top, and I feel like it burns my lips or something, so I would always just put this in oil. And they also sell these little veggie caps that a lot of people recommend, so you can pour it in there, but I don't like that either, but you can do that if you like that. I just like to mix it with oil and take it that way. And the oil's not hard to take if you put like honey on it or something like that. So yeah, this is also a good one to put in a roller bottle and keep around to prevent, or like even put it in a roller bottle and rub it on your hands as a hand sanitizer. And like I also have some of these bottles, and I will fill it with, like, I mean, you can just use water in this or alcohol in that and some aloe vera and make your own hand sanitizer, or just a spray to like spray around your room, or take it with you, use it in your car to kill germs. So yeah, this one kills bacteria, mold, and viruses that can be in the air. And I know that they did a study where they wiped down like a garbage can and kitchen countertops with Clorox wipes, and then they did it with the On Guard, and the On Guard killed more things and for a longer period of time. So it was like over 24 hours. So I use this to clean with in a bottle this size, a glass bottle this size. And also you don't want to put essential oils in plastic because they break down the plastic, A, and then B, you're getting the plastic. So if you're putting it in a plastic bottle and spraying, the plastic molecules are coming and breaking down. So try to get these glass, and they're not expensive. But I have some other sprayer tops, so I will fill this with vinegar and distilled water and On Guard, and also like peppermint and melaleuca, and use that for a cleaning spray in basically the whole house and the floors and everything. So that's just a tip. So the primary uses of the On Guard are oral abscesses, air pollution, antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, bladder infections, candida, just cleansing your body, cleansing your home, cleansing the air, cold sores, colds, coughs, flu, gum disease, infections, mold, mono, pneumonia, sore throat, staph infection, warts. Yeah, this is a good one to, once you have it in your roller bottle and you're feeling sick or somebody's sick, to rub on your throat here, on the back of your neck, under the arms to stimulate the lymphatic system. That's interesting. I've never tried that, but that sounds good. But the best place, they say, is the bottoms of the feet, because especially in children or anyone that's not super careful, put it on the bottoms of your feet and put on socks, because that oil can sting. It can get in your eyes. It can burn. So be careful with it, and always dilute with oil. You get it in your eyes, get a paper towel or a rag and put oil to get it out, and then use water. And this one you should always dilute when you are going to put it on your body. And also use this in your diffuser, but just be careful, because sometimes animals can, not deadly, but they can have a little bit of an adverse reaction to that because it's so strong. So just make sure there's enough air, if it's going to be around animals. Alright, so inside of this one is orange, which is antibacterial, antifungal, antidepressant, and antiseptic, and is a very good disinfectant and powerful against colds and the flu. And then there's clove bud, antibacterial as well, antifungal, anti-infectious, anti-parasitic, as a strong antiseptic, antiviral, and an immune stimulant. It may influence healing and help create a feeling of protection and courage. And then we have cinnamon bark, powerful purifier, powerful oxygenator. It enhances the action of the other oils, so helps them work more effectively. It is stimulating and toning to the entire body. And it also is antibacterial, antifungal, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antiparasitic, antiseptic, antispasmodic, antiviral, astringent, immune stimulant, sexual stimulant, and it's warming. So that one has a lot of great uses. Then we have eucalyptus, which is a really powerful antiviral, especially to the respiratory system. It's also antibacterial and antiseptic. And then rosemary is good for heart function and reduces mental fatigue, may improve circulation, and help stimulate the nerves. It is antiseptic and anti-infectious. So it is a really good oil. And also this one, be careful in pregnancy. So trying to get pregnant or are pregnant or want to be pregnant, be careful of this oil. That's not going to be a good one. It's very astringent. But very, very good to kill germs and keep yourself healthy in the cold and flu season. Okay, the last blend in this kit is Deep Blue. And Deep Blue is not to be used internally. And the first ingredient in this one is wintergreen, and wintergreen is extremely toxic, potent, when taken internally. So be careful. I love the smell of this one though. This is the Soothing Blend. And it is for inflammation, pain, and soreness. Use it for arthritis, back pain, bone pain, bruises, bursitis, fibromyalgia, inflammation, joint pain, muscle aches, pain, muscle tension, tension headaches, and whiplash. Apply as a compress on the spine and on reflex points on feet. Apply on location for muscle cramps, bruises, or any other pain. So the first ingredient is wintergreen. And wintergreen has like, it's almost like a natural cortisone. And I think that's what they kind of used to make aspirin out of, is related to aspirin. So it's good for arthritis, rheumatism, tendinitis, and basically just inflammation of bones, muscles, and joints. Camphor is pain relieving and anti-inflammatory, and it also may help arthritis, muscle aches and pains, sprains, and bruises. And then peppermint is anti-inflammatory to the prostate and to damaged tissues. It has a soothing and cooling effect that may help with arthritis. Blue tansy is also anti-inflammatory and pain relieving, and it may help with low blood pressure, arthritis, and rheumatism. German chamomile, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and pain relieving as well. Helichrysum, one of my favorite oils, can help cleanse the blood and improve circulation. It is a powerful anti-inflammatory. On a spiritual level, it may help one let go of angry feelings that prevent from forgiving and moving forward. Osmanthus, which I don't think is a very common essential oil. It's a flower. That's a flower from China. And the blossoms smell really strong. It's like a real expensive type of oil they use a lot in China. And it helps remove like phlegm and get stuff from being stagnant. Just get stuff moving. So yeah, this one's pretty much for the nervous system and then muscle aches and pains. So it's kind of like a those rubs that you buy that smell like wintergreen and you rub on for after you work out. So I like it. Okay, that was all the blends. So we'll do the other single oils. And I'll start, my favorite out of the rest is probably Melaleuca, also known as tea tree. Melaleuca was the first essential oil that I ever tried. And I had a really bad infection on my foot that came from a blister. And it was starting to get almost septic, and it was coming up like way up to my knee. And I had tried antibiotics and Neosporin, and they weren't working. So I got some tea tree, like from Walmart, and put it on the spot on my foot, and coconut oil, and I also used a clove of garlic. And it was gone by the morning. So that's how I started using essential oils. So tea tree has a ton of properties. And I'm just going to read some of them out of the book. But, okay, so it can be good for acne, allergies, athlete's foot, bacterial infections, boils, bronchitis, candida, canker sores, cavities, chicken pox, cleansing, cold sores, colds, coughs, cuts, eczema, dry, itchy eyes. I also know that can be good for pink eye too. Ear infections, ear aches, flu, fungal infections, gum disease, hepatitis, herpes, hives, immune system, infected wounds, inflammation, jock itch, lice, MRSA, mumps, nail infection, pink eye, rashes, ringworm, scabies, shingles, sore throat, staph infection, sunburn, thrush, tonsillitis, vaginal infections, varicose veins, ulcer, viral infections, warts, and wounds. And I know I used to use this for whenever I went swimming and I got real bad yeast infections, and I would put it like on a tampon or just put it on my underwear or something, and it cured it in in a couple of hours. So, okay, so tea tree is analgesic, which is pain relieving, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiparasitic, antiviral. It's a decongestant, digestive aid, expectorant, immune stimulant, insecticidal, neurotonic, stimulant, and tissue regenerative. So it has a lot of uses. I love it. It's a good one to have in a roller for cuts, like any cut I roll it on. Yeah, if you have an ear infection or an earache, just roll it behind your ear. And also, also putting basil on a cotton pad will help with an ear infection. But this will usually clear it up. And I know a lot of kids who get pink eye, they have a roller of tea tree and lavender, and they roll around like the brow bone in here, and it's usually gone in a day. And you could also use this as like a, what's it called? Hand sanitizer. You could put a couple drops like in something like this, or just in your mouthwash. Make your own mouthwash. Gargle with a sore throat. I've put it on warts before, and that works really good. And this one does have supplement facts, so you can take it internally. But I would dilute this. It doesn't bother me, but some people it does. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna say about that right now. But I love tea tree, and it's a really good one for cleaning around the house and deodorizing, like for pet stains and carpet. You could put some baking soda in a container or a empty powder container with holes in it, and a couple drops of that, and sprinkle it on your carpet. Is another good thing. That's for put it in somebody's shoes for itchy feet or athlete's foot or gym bags, stuff like that. Okay, next I will just talk about lavender. This one you can take internally. And diffuse it, definitely. But so before even getting in the book, it's whenever anyone thinks of, I think, soothing and calming, they think lavender. So lavender is to help you rest, relax, calm you down. For the skin, it's really, really soothing. For rashes, it's another really good one to make a roller with. And you have a sunburn, rub it on. You have a cut, rub it on. You have pain, rub it on. It's good. So here I will just go and read all the uses. Healing from abuse, agitation, allergies, anxiety, appetite loss, arrhythmia, atherosclerosis, bites, stings, blisters, boils, like breastfeeding, sore nipples, burns. It's really good on burns. I've tried it on burns. Really, really soothing. Calming, cancer, chickenpox, concentration, convulsions, crying, cuts, dandruff, depression, diaper rash, diuretic, exhaustion, fever, gangrene, gas, bug repellent, grief and sorrow, dry hair, fragile hair, hair loss, hay fever, hernia. Oh, hernia. We should try that on your dad. Herpes simplex, hyperactivity, impetigo, inflammation, insomnia, itching, jet lag, dry lips, mastitis, menopause, mental stress, mood swings, mosquito repellent, muscular paralysis, pain, nervous system stimulation if your nervous system is going out of whack, Parkinson's disease, physical stress, poison ivy and oak, after labor, postpartum depression, rashes, relaxation, rheumatoid arthritis, It's sedative, dry skin, skin sensitivity, skin ulcers, sleep, stress, stretch marks, sunburn, teeth grinding, teething pain, tension, ticks, ulcers, varicose veins, vertigo, withdrawal, worms, wounds, and wrinkles. And this one, really, you could use it with no oil in it. It's really, really mild, but you can always use the oil as well. And oil helps your body to really absorb the oils and break them down better. So sometimes it's better and more cost effective to just use it anyways. This is a good one to diffuse at bedtime and just to calm you down, or maybe to put in your bath, or put a little bit like in your lotion after and rub over your body. Also for like after you shave, for razor bump and stuff, like even for a man. So the properties of this are analgesic, which is pain relieving, anticoagulant and convulsant, antidepressant, antifungal, antihistamine, so really, really good for after a bee sting or something, or you have a lot of congestion, you can take it internally, or allergies. Anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, anti-mutagenic, so helps clear mucus out, antiseptic, antispasmodic, antitoxic, anti-tumor. It's a cardiotonic, so good for the cardiovascular system, regenerative, and sedative. So it has a lot of uses. It smells really good. Overall, it's just a really safe oil and a calming oil, and has a lot of uses, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, and then there's wild orange. And all I want to say is, oh, it smells so yummy. So wild orange can be taken internally. It's actually really, really good in water. And this one might be a good one to put in water. It's not really going to burn in case it does touch your lips. Or to put in something that you're roasting, like sweet potatoes or squash, or even like chicken. But yeah, really, really good, like in a salad dressing or something like that. You can use it, culinary uses. This one, basically, wild orange is a happy, uplifting mood booster, and citrus, this one's a really good one to diffuse and good to clean with. It's got cleansing properties. And also, so you need to be careful of any of these oils, of the blends that had citrus in them, because I found out the hard way. These can make you photosensitive, the sunlight, and if you go out in the sunlight after you have these on, in a place where the sunlight touch, so if it was on the bottom of your feet, it's not going to do anything, or under your arm, or you're wearing long sleeves. But if you put these on your skin and go out in the sun, you can burn in those spots, so just be careful. Yeah, there is a warning on here. Avoid sunlight or UV rays for up to 12 hours after applying this product. And there's also citrus in the On Guard, and I would have to check on the others. So, real quick, I'll read a little bit out of the book. Common primary uses: anxiety, sluggish digestion, fear, heart palpitations, insomnia, nervousness, and it's an uplifting oil. It's anti-cancer, antidepressant, antiseptic, antispasmodic, digestive aid, and sedative and tonic. So it's cleansing. and it's uplifting, and it's antioxidant, so it's good for all those things. Okay, we will move on to peppermint. Okay, so peppermint smells so good to me, and it's so soothing and cooling. This one you can take internally. You don't want to get this one in your eyes for sure, but it will burn really bad. This one more often than not, I rub it on my temples, my throat, and my neck, or I just inhale it, like just right out of here. And use this for congestion, digestion, just to get a really good whiff of it and clean out my nose in case I'm congested in my nose. Or sometimes I'll rub it behind my ear if my ear's clogged at all. I'll use it for a mild headache. I'll use it on my wrists just as like a perfume. This one I use in cleaning as well. And obviously you could add it to water. You could use it as a mouthwash. You could use it for an upset stomach. You could use it in your toothpaste. You could add it to, like, did I say hot chocolate or something? I'm just going to read. This one's good to bring down a fever. I think I already said that earlier, but this one will help with that. It's cooling. I'm going to read out of the book some of the uses. Alertness. Yeah, this is a good one in the middle of the day when you're like, oh, and you need to pick me up. Antioxidant. It's for asthma, autism, bacterial infections, Bell's palsy, which is when the face droops, brain injury, chronic fatigue, cold sores, colon polyps, congestion, constipation. It's cooling to the body, for cramps and Charlie horses, Crohn's disease, diarrhea, endurance, heavy periods, fainting, flu, radiation exposure, gastritis, bad breath, headaches, heartburn. Oh, and like for heartburn or an upset stomach, if you can either take it internally or just like rub in that area. So if it's down lower, rub it down lower. Heartburn, heat stroke, hernia, herpes, hives, hot flashes, hypothyroidism, indigestion, irritable bowel syndrome, itching, jet lag, to decrease milk production if you're filling up. It's good for memory, migraines, motion sickness, MRSA, MS, multiple sclerosis, muscle aches, muscle fatigue. It's good for the myelin sheath, so the part of your brain that breaks down in degenerative, like Parkinson's disease. Nausea, loss of sense of smell, osteoporosis, paralysis, clogged nose, sciatica pain, shock, sinus clogs, and surgical wounds, swollen eyes, tennis elbow, throat infection, typhoid, gastric ulcer, varicose veins, and vomiting. So, it's a lot of things. It's analgesic, pain relieving, antibacterial, anti-carcinogenic, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antispasmodic, antiviral, and invigorating. It has been used for digestive difficulties, to freshen breath, relieve colic, gas, headaches, heartburn, and indigestion. So it has a lot of uses as well, and so just play around with it. And I don't think I have much more to say about peppermint, and I do think that was all of the oils. So that went longer than I thought. I hope that didn't bore you to death. I just wanted to give you an idea of what, all of the uses and properties that they had. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The roller bottles, the spray bottles to make. I can send you any recipes or anything like that. But that's just a basic rundown. So I hope you're liking your oils. And if you have any questions, please call me or text me. And if you do want to learn about selling them, my upline Nikki, she could do a 3-way call with you and me, or I could talk to you about it, or do a Zoom chat. It only take like 20 minutes, a half an hour. If you just want to hear about it, if you're interested in it at all. And also they run a month-long Facebook that teaches you all about like Essential Oils 101. So I could totally add you to that. Just let me know. I don't want to add you to it if you don't want to be in it. But they give tips and they have like giveaways that last for a month and teach you about all the things you can do with essential oils. It's kind of interesting. So let me know if you're interested in that. It's called eCamp. So I can add you to that. It starts tomorrow actually. Hope you're well and talk to you later. Bye.